How to Build Wealth in Your 20s. The ultimate guide for 2024. Are you in your 20s and want to build wealth but don't know where to start? You're in the right place. Today I'm going to show you how to start building wealth now so that your future self will thank you. We're talking real strategies, not some get-rich-quick scheme. This is about putting in the work now to set yourself up for a killer financial future. In this video, I'll walk you through some key strategies for saving, investing, and building multiple streams of income that anyone in their 20s can follow. We'll cover everything from budgeting like a boss to side hustles that actually make bank. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to start building serious wealth. If you want more tips on how to grow your wealth, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Look, I get it, you're in your 20s, you're probably not rolling in dough just yet. But guess what? That's totally fine. The biggest advantage you have right now is time. Time is your best friend when it comes to building wealth. And here's why. It all comes down to this magical little thing called compound interest. It's like this snowball effect where your money makes money, and then that money makes even more money. Let me break it down for you. Let's say you invest just $50 a month in a simple index fund. Sounds doable, right? Now, fast forward 30 years to when you're 50. That small, consistent investment could balloon into hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the power of compound interest. Don't get caught up in trying to invest huge amounts right away. The key is to start now, even if it's with just a little bit of money. Even if it's just $10 or $20 a week, every little bit counts. As your income grows, you can gradually increase your investments. Trust me, your future self will thank you for starting early. Now I'm curious, how early did you guys start saving or investing? Drop a comment below and let me know your story. Okay, before we dive into investing and side hustles, let's talk about the foundation of it all, budgeting. I know budgeting sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, but trust me on this one. You can't build a skyscraper on shaky ground, and you can't build wealth without a solid budget. This doesn't mean you have to live like a monk and eat ramen noodles for every meal. It's all about being mindful of where your money is going and making sure you're not hemorrhaging cash on unnecessary expenses. The goal here is to free up more money to invest and grow your wealth. One budgeting method I love is the 50/30/20 rule. It's super straightforward. You allocate 50% of your income to your needs, the essentials like rent, groceries, and bills. Then 30% goes to your wants. You know, those fun things in life like eating out, entertainment, and hobbies. And finally, the remaining 20% goes straight to your savings and investments. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, tracking my spending sounds like a total drag. But here's the good news, you don't have to do it manually. There are tons of awesome budgeting apps out there that make it super easy. Personally, I love Mint and YNAB, but there are plenty of other great options out there. Budgeting doesn't have to be a chore. It's all about setting yourself up for success and making your money work harder for you. So, what's your biggest financial challenge right now? Hit me with it in the comments below and let's see if we can find some solutions together. Alright, let's talk about one of my favorite topics, multiple income streams. If you want to build serious wealth, relying on just one source of income is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. It's risky. Having multiple income streams gives you that financial security and helps you reach your financial goals much faster. Think of it like this, instead of relying on just one well for your water, you have multiple wells. If one dries up, no big deal, you've got others to keep you going. The same principle applies to your income. Now you might be wondering, Graham, I have a 9-to-5, how am I supposed to find the time for another job? And that's a fair point. But here's the thing, side hustles don't have to be full-time gigs. They can be anything that brings in extra cash, even if it's just a few $100 a month. There are tons of side hustle ideas out there, from freelancing and online tutoring to driving for Uber or delivering food. You can even turn your passions into profit by starting a blog, creating online courses, or selling handmade goods on Etsy. The key is to find something that aligns with your skills and interests. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Once you figure that out, you can start exploring side hustle opportunities that fit your lifestyle. So what are your side hustle superpowers? Drop your ideas in the comments below. You never know, you might inspire someone else to start their own side hustle journey. Chapter 4. Invest in yourself. Now we've talked about investing in the stock market, but let's not forget about one of the most important investments you can make, investing in yourself. This isn't about buying fancy clothes or going on lavish vacations. It's about acquiring knowledge, skills, and experiences that will pay dividends for years to come. Think of it this way. Your income is directly tied to the value you bring to the marketplace. The more you know, the more you can do, the more valuable you become. It's like leveling up in a video game. So, how do you invest in yourself? Well, it could be anything from pursuing higher education or taking online courses to attending workshops, reading books, or even just listening to podcasts like this one. The key is to be constantly learning and expanding your skill set. In today's rapidly changing job market, adaptability is crucial. The more skills you have, the more adaptable you become, and the more opportunities will open up for you. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and try new things. You never know what hidden talents or passions you might discover. Remember, the best investment you can make is in yourself. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So what's one skill you're currently learning or want to learn? Let's chat about it in the comments. Chapter 5. Invest in the stock market. Let's talk about the big leagues, the stock market. Investing is like planting a money tree that, with a little TLC, can grow into a massive source of wealth over time. Now, I know the stock market might seem intimidating, especially for beginners, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Here's the deal. When you invest in the stock market, you're essentially buying tiny pieces of ownership in companies. As those companies grow and become more profitable, the value of your shares goes up, and bam, you make money. It's like owning a sliver of every successful business out there. Now, if you're new to investing, I always recommend starting with low-cost index funds. Think of index funds like a basket of stocks that tracks a specific market index, like the S&P 500. They're super diversified, meaning your risk is spread out across hundreds of companies. It's like having a personal money manager, but way cheaper. The best part? You don't need a ton of money to get started. There are awesome apps out there like Robinhood, Webull, and M1 Finance that let you start investing with just a few bucks. They've made investing super accessible for everyone, not just Wall Street hotshots. So, what are you waiting for? The sooner you start investing, the sooner you can harness the power of compound interest and watch your money grow. Have you dipped your toes into the stock market yet? If not, what's holding you back? Let's have a chat in the comments. Chapter 6. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Alright, let's talk about a sneaky wealth killer: lifestyle inflation. This is a trap that a lot of people fall into, especially as they start earning more money. Here's how it goes. You get a raise, you're feeling good, and suddenly, you feel the urge to upgrade everything. You get a nicer apartment, a fancier car, start eating out more, and before you know it, you're back to square one, living paycheck to paycheck. Now, there's nothing wrong with enjoying the fruits of your labor, but it's important to strike a balance. The key is to be intentional with your spending. Instead of letting your lifestyle inflate with every raise, try to maintain your current standard of living, at least for a while. Think of it this way. Every time you resist the urge to upgrade, you're essentially giving yourself a raise. That extra money can go straight to your investments, where it can compound and grow over time. So, how do you avoid the lifestyle inflation trap? Here are a few tips. First, track your spending. Knowing where your money is going is crucial. Second, set financial goals. Having a clear target in mind will help you stay motivated and resist impulsive purchases. And finally, don't be afraid to say no to things. You don't have to say yes to every dinner invitation or shopping spree. It's okay to prioritize your financial goals. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making smart, sustainable choices that will set you up for long-term financial success. So, how do you guys combat lifestyle inflation? Share your tips with the community in the comments below. Chapter 7. Conclusion and call to action. So there you have it, folks. The ultimate guide to building wealth in your 20s. Remember, it all boils down to a few key principles. Start early, start small, build a strong financial foundation, develop multiple income streams, invest in yourself, and avoid lifestyle inflation. The habits you build in your 20s will shape your financial future. It's like building a house. You need a solid foundation, strong walls, and a sturdy roof. That's what these principles are. The foundation, walls, and roof of your financial future. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to NetWorth Nexus for more tips on building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Start building your empire today. Alright guys, that's a wrap on today's video. I hope you found it valuable and actionable. Remember, building wealth isn't about luck or hitting the lottery. It's about making smart decisions consistently over time. It's about playing the long game and setting yourself up for a killer financial future. If you're serious about taking control of your finances and building real wealth, don't forget to check out the resources I've linked in the description below. I've got everything from budgeting templates to investment guides to help you get started. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.